The re-election of Donald Trump has reignited political tensions in the U.S., spurring many celebrities to vocalize their frustrations. Several high-profile figures, including America Ferrera, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Sharon Stone, Cher, and Barbra Streisand, have discussed or taken steps towards leaving their country. Let's have a look at how they've reacted to Trump's re-election. America Ferrera.
It's been a heart-rending time to be both a woman and an immigrant in this country. Our dignity, our character, our rights have all been under attack, and a platform of hate and division assumed power yesterday. But the president is not America. We are America.
America Ferrera has been a vocal advocate for progressive values, including immigrant rights, racial equity, and gender equality. As a first-generation American with Honduran roots, Ferrera's activism has often intersected with her professional life. Trump's re-election, marked by divisive rhetoric and policies, has reportedly pushed Ferrera to consider moving her family to the UK. Her motivations are deeply personal. She's expressed concerns about raising her children in an environment she feels is increasingly hostile to diversity and inclusivity. For Ferrera, relocating would provide a more supportive and safer setting for her family. Ellen DeGeneres.
Would you ever have Trump on your show?
Yeah, if he would, be brave enough to come on my show, he would. I'm not going to say no to him because there's plenty I'd like to say. If he wants to sit down next to me, I have questions and comments.
Ellen DeGeneres and her wife, Portia de Rossi, have already left the U.S., relocating to the Cotswolds in England. The couple sold their Montecito mansion in California and settled in the picturesque English countryside. DeGeneres has cited a need for peace and a fresh start after both political and personal shifts, including the conclusion of the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Their move represents a broader desire to escape the contentious American political environment. DeGeneres, known for her advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights, has expressed frustration with Trump's policies and rhetoric, which she views as regressive. In England, she's embraced a slower pace of life, focusing on hobbies like gardening and caring for animals.
The 2024 presidential race ended yesterday, and this is what the country and the world woke up to this morning. Take a look.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you and God bless America. Thank you very much.
So, how you feel? I'll start.
Whoopi Goldberg, a co-host on The View, has been an outspoken critic of Trump throughout his political career. Goldberg's commentary often highlights her concerns about the state of American democracy, particularly regarding racial justice and equality. She's previously suggested she would leave the U.S. if Trump remained in power, though she has yet to take concrete steps towards relocation. Goldberg's reasons for considering leaving are tied to her deep frustration with the political climate and her belief that Trump's leadership undermines progress. As an influential voice in media, Goldberg continues to advocate for change, even as she explores the idea of living elsewhere. Sharon Stone.
I think we have to really stop and think about things. And we have to stop and think about who we choose for government. And if, in fact, we are actually choosing our government, or if the government is choosing itself.
Sharon Stone has long expressed her disapproval of Trump's policies and leadership style. Following his re-election, Stone indicated her intent to move to Italy, a country she associates with cultural richness and personal solace. For Stone, Trump's presidency represents a step backward for social justice, and she views relocation as a way to escape the negativity she perceives in American politics. Her decision reflects a broader sentiment among some celebrities who feel alienated by the current political landscape. Cher.
Yeah, I am shocked. I'm not surprised, but I feel, it's like there's a death in my family.
Cher has been one of Trump's most vocal celebrity critics, using her platform to denounce his policies on issues like LGBTQ+ rights, immigration, and climate change. During Trump's first election, Cher hinted at leaving the U.S. and has since renewed these discussions. Though she has not specified a destination, her public statements underscore her discontent with his re-election. For Cher, the stakes are deeply personal and ideological. She's consistently highlighted her fears about the future of democracy and the environment under Trump's leadership, framing her potential departure as a stand against what she sees as harmful policies. Barbra Streisand.
What do you make of the political climate of the United States now?
Bad. Well, I like Biden. I like Biden. I think he's done a good job. I think he's compassionate. He's smart. He supports the right things.
How do you feel about the specter of a second Trump administration?
I will move. I can't live in this country if he became president.
But where would you go? Where would you go?
Probably to England. I like England.
Barbra Streisand, iconic singer and actress, has expressed her intention to move to England, citing Trump's leadership as a driving factor. Streisand has frequently criticized Trump, particularly on issues like climate policy, women's rights, and political polarization. In interviews, she's described her frustration with the divisive nature of American politics and her desire for a more stable environment. Streisand's decision to consider relocation is emblematic of a broader trend among public figures who feel disillusioned with the current state of the U.S. Her potential move would also symbolize a protest against the direction of the country under Trump's leadership. The decisions of these celebrities to leave or consider leaving reflect a shared set of motivations. For one, there's political dissatisfaction. Many cite Trump's policies and rhetoric as central to their decision, viewing his leadership as antithetical to their values. Another is concerns for social justice. Issues like immigration, racial equity, and LGBTQ+ rights are recurring themes in their critiques of Trump's presidency. Then there's the desire for stability. For some, relocating offers a chance to escape the political turmoil and media scrutiny in the U.S. And there's the symbolic protest. These moves also serve as political statements highlighting their disapproval of Trump and the direction of the country. While these announcements often spark debate, they underscore the emotional and ideological divides within American society. Supporters view these celebrities as champions of progressive values, while critics dismiss their actions as performative or insincere. The public discussions about relocation by high-profile figures like these have broader cultural and political implications. They reflect not only the personal discontent of these people, but also the deep polarization within the U.S. Their statements contribute to a larger conversation about the responsibilities of public figures in shaping political discourse and advocating for change. As the U.S. continues to grapple with its political divisions, the actions of these celebrities highlight the challenges of navigating such a polarized environment. Their decisions resonate with like-minded people while sparking broader debates about privilege, responsibility, and the role of public figures in activism. A growing number of Americans express frustration with celebrities weighing in on political issues, believing their opinions detract from more substantive discussions or fail to reflect the concerns of everyday people. Surveys and studies suggest that a significant portion of the public is fed up with celebrities using their platforms to influence political discourse. Many Americans argue celebrities are out of touch with the realities facing most Americans. For many, the issue isn't necessarily that celebrities have political views, but rather that their status in the entertainment industry gives their opinions an outsized platform, sometimes overshadowing experts or grassroots activists. Critics contend that the focus on celebrity endorsements or political commentary contributes to a superficial discourse, often focusing on personal brand or social media posts rather than addressing systemic issues. In a politically polarized climate, the tension between entertainment and politics is only likely to intensify, with many calling for emphasis on informed, substantive discussions rather than celebrity-driven soundbites. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think it's likely we'll see an exodus of Hollywood stars leaving America once Donald Trump is inaugurated? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.